Welcome to Embedded World exhibition here in Nuremberg. I'm now together with Rahman Jamal. He is Technology and Marketing Director on a global basis for National Instruments. So good morning,
Good morning.
Mr. Jamal. And we will be talking now about trends in measurement and control. Embedded World is normally the first really big exhibition in a year, and of course it's something like a trendsetter, so the first trends in the new year can be seen. So Mr. Jamal, what are the trends in the control and measurement area?
Yes, so it's generally a bit difficult to predict the future, but nevertheless, I think if you look at 2016 closely, it becomes obvious that this is the year of communication and computation. So in clear words, it is all about IoT, so industrial Internet of Things or Internet of Things, which then subdivides into commercial Internet of Things and industrial Internet of Things. And then you have the 5G evolution that is taking shape. It is becoming a standard, and then you are looking at prototypes right now. So these are the two trends, and then you have some associated trends like big analog data or time-sensitive networks like TSN, but also the test of IoT devices.
I've heard already about big data, but big analog data sounds a little bit new to me. So what's that?
Yes, so big analog data, as the name suggests, it is about analog data. So if you look at our physical world, this is the biggest source of analog data. So light, acceleration, moisture, temperature, are all analog data. So that's why the name big analog data. And there we see three major trends in the context of IoT. So first, you like to connect things that are not connected. So connect the unconnected. And once you do that, you're able to monitor these connected devices. And once you start monitoring to look at the behavior, predict patterns, you are dealing with big analog data that you acquire, and you would like to get insight into the devices or systems. So that's why big analog data is important in that context. But then again, you can also maintain your devices, so you can provide a better services. And last but not least, you can create a business model around it, so you can monetize big analog data, if you will. So in the context of monitoring, maintenance, and monetizing, you have big analog data as the central piece that needs to be acquired, analyzed, and then presented. And for that you need the devices like smart edge devices that exactly does that. Acquire, analyze, acquire the analog signals, analyze it and present it.
And National Instruments is engaged with these smart edge devices?
Yes. So smart edge device has three fundamental components. The first piece interacts with the physical world to acquire the big analog data. The middle piece does massive computation. And the last piece does the connectivity to the outer world. So it has three pieces. And of course we have products that we are introducing at the Embedded World, products like Industrial Controller, our 3173, which is a family of smart edge devices with the newest Intel processors of the 5th generation, a lot of I/O capabilities, a lot of processing power, but also a lot of communication connectivity to the outer world.
You were also mentioning TSN.
Yes.
Can you please explain what's about that? What's the explanation? What is
So,
the meaning of that?
Absolutely. So TSN stands for time-sensitive network, and it is a new technology that addresses timing in these huge, bigger systems in a much better way than we have had in the past. And TSN will be available in the silicons that will come out in the future. So it's a standard real-time Ethernet protocol, if you will. And at this show, at the Embedded World, we are announcing a testbed under the umbrella of IIC, so Industrial Internet Consortium, where major players like NI, Bosch, Rexroth, KUKA, IBM, Intel, TT Tech, we're together putting our know-how, our components in a testbed to evaluate TSN in form of a testbed for future applications in the production area. And the results will suggest a reference architecture that can be then used also for Industry 4.0 applications as a reference. And if you'd like to know more about it, you can go to the IIC webpage or to the ni.com webpage to find out more about the testbed.
Okay, thank you very much for that interview, Mr. Jamal, and have a nice show.
Thank you very much.